we're on the internet.
Hey.
This is Hearthstone. What is it, December 11th, 2013. My name's Phil Kohler. I'm being joined by John Carson.
Hello.
And
Thanks for having me.
Nick Drevelbones.
Hi.
Nick, Drevelbones. I don't even know how to pronounce your last name, so...
I'm not entirely sure either, so...
You've said it on air before.
What? Nick S is cool.
Nick Drevelbone S.
Drevel Bonus. Right, got it.
Perfect. Dr. Evil Bones, you might know him as. Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty
Good.
well.
I haven't had you guys on the stream with me for some time. I know
No.
I know, Nick, you were on a stream with Austin Janine on my channel recently.
Yeah, for like 7 hours. That was really nuts. We played Starbound for 7 hours.
Yeah, that was a long thing. Nicolane says, after playing a bunch of Hearthstone, it's time to settle down by watching some Hearthstone for the second day in a row. Virtual cards are love. Virtual cards are life. I think that's all legit.
Good thing to live by.
So here's my plan for tonight. Here's my game plan.
Okay.
Yesterday I jumped in and I showed off the new ranked mode, which is pretty cool. I had a quest to win 5 games with Hunter or Mage. Managed to win 4 of them. I want to jump into ranked. I want to win 1 more game as Hunter or Mage. Should also, I think, increase me to rank 23, which will be exciting for everyone. And then I'm going to do an arena run, and that's where I'll need help from you two.
Okay.
So why don't I stay as Hunter? I seem to have more luck with the Hunter, I think.
I like Hunter, actually. In my couple of weeks I played this.
Yeah, so Nick, you were talking before we got in. You said you're having trouble sticking with Hearthstone. You like the cards, you like making decks, but you don't like actually playing it. What is it about playing it that you don't like?
I love collectible card games, at least in theory. I played Magic for years in the late 90s.
Okay.
It's the... I think actually, now that I think about it, I think I've been spoiled by the living card game subgenre of board games. You know what I'm talking about? Like Dominion?
Like Thunderstone?
Yeah, or... what's that other one? I think... Wait, is it Dominion or... Dominion is the biggest one. I think that's the one that started most of it. And in those games, it's like kind of like a CCG, except you're building the deck as you're playing.
Sure.
And the building of the decks is my favorite part of these games. The actual playing of them, I realize I am a fucking weirdo for thinking like this. But the actual like playing of the decks it bores me. I can't.
Do you just like look at it?
Though, like, here's the thing that confuses me about it. I'm not going to call you a weirdo. I think you're weird. I'm not going to call you a weirdo. The thing that confuses me about this attitude is, like, I like building decks too, but the reason I like building them is because I'm thinking about the strategy. I'm thinking about what I'm going to be doing as I play stuff. So if you're never actually playing it, if you don't actually enjoy that, like, what joy do you get out of building the decks?
Well, the building of the decks... Okay, see...
Look at all these cards. All this card draw. God. I'm killing it right now.
This seems like a really good opening.
In as much as somebody can be killing it this early into the game. Oh, there. Now he just cleared the board. Nicely done.
Yeah, so my day job, I work in IT, so I'm a programmer.
Okay.
I do a lot of programming. It's not the main part of my job, but and in programming, it's like you write the program, you put all the stuff together, and then the computer runs it. Mm-hmm. So for me, playing CCGs, building the deck is like writing the program, which is, I'm a weirdo. I actually really kind of enjoy programming.
Sure.
And then playing the deck is like running it. And to me, that's just a bunch of math that the computer could be doing for me.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
I mean, I think you're crazy, but it's interesting.
Would you like to be a manager of like a team or something like that and build their decks and be like, you play this, I want to see how this works?
Man, will you manage me?
If there was like Hearthstone manager
Yeah.
2013.
So here's the thing. I mean,
2014.
Again, like that's essentially what this stream is going to be.
I need that.
Played. Once I get into the arena, the reason arena is fun is you get to build weird random decks.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to help me put my deck together, and
that was,
figure it
I mean,
out.
that was a great part of when I did play this game. That was my favorite part. And then I would play 2 games into the arena, and then I would just not be paying attention anymore because I just couldn't. I'd be like, all right, this is my deck. Just make the decisions for me, game. I got all these cards. It always seems like there's an optimal card to play at any given time. And
Yeah.
those kind of decisions, I don't know. I'm not interested in that kind of a thing.
Interesting.
Though, I mean, again, I totally get why it's a thing that other people dig. I mean, one of my best friends growing up, he still plays Magic, and he pretty much always beats me for like the 15 years that we've been friends. And, that should probably say something. I should probably look at that and go, I'm really bored by this part of this game, and this friend that is really good at both parts of the game beats me all the time. That should probably tell me something, but
Sure,
it doesn't,
yeah.
because I don't learn things.
Well, you're scared of learning, yeah.
I am, yeah. New things are scary. I do love the. Sorry, I'm just rambling like crazy.
No, it's
now.
all right. It's all right. That's what it's here for. That's what we're here for.
You're here to listen to my stupid ramblings?
Yes.
Tell me what you love.
Oh yeah.
I love the interface for this whole game. And
Yeah.
I love the way the cards look and
The
feel. and
interface
everything.
is great. Just the amount of great animations and everything. Like they've clearly put a lot into this.
Yeah.
Uber Explodey says, we're here for you, man. So, the chat's there for you, too. They're here to listen.
So what's going on in this game?
I'm doing really good.
Yeah, it seems
thus
like you're
far.
just wrecking shit, as they say.
This guy was not getting any minions out onto the board. He spent a lot of time doing board clear to keep my minions dead, but wasn't doing that fast enough and was blowing a lot of cards doing that. And it seems like he just doesn't have minions to keep up with me. He just used Battle Rage, which lets him draw 1 card for each damaged minion, but he was the only damaged minions or each damaged character, so he just got 1 card out of that, which is not ideal use of that card. He just doesn't have much going on here. He's gonna have someone charge at me now. Magma Rager. Okay, he's gonna take out my card that could pretty much insta kill him, but I think he's dead this turn. I have 5 and. Well, no, not quite. Well,
You got
5, 6.
yeah. You only need 1 more point of damage to kill him, right?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because the hunter power just does 2 direct damage, right? Yep.
Make 'em
I do
concede.
this explosive trap and then he's dead because this is 2 damage to all enemies. So unless he heals, that's gonna kill him. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, he conceded. Crackbox says, whenever I totally stomp on someone, instead of thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm so great at this," I think, "Oh, that person probably just had shit games or shit cards this match." Yeah, no, I mean it's true though. Like it's easy to start thinking like, "Man, I'm fucking great at this game," but it's really it's a lot of this is down to luck. Like if that guy just wasn't getting the minions that he has in his deck, he just got all of his powers. Like I've had that happen to me. That sucks. And I am now rank 23, which is Argent Squire. Good work, Phil.
I'd pat you on the back, but you're
believe-
way over there.
Could you please still come here and bat me on the back, please?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
Alright,
be there in
so-
like 3 months.
I've got enough gold. Let's do an arena run. Uber Explodia says, has there been any news on a date for the open beta? I'm getting tired of Card Hunter. No news yet. I mean, last they've said was just December. They said this month. So I can do Warlock, Rogue, or Hunter. And actually, my current quest is 2 games with Rogue or Warrior, so maybe Rogue is a good choice. Get the quest going while I'm also doing Arena. We just played a Hunter game, so let's not do that, and I'm terrible at Warlock. So yeah, I think Rogue is the choice. You guys comfortable with Rogue?
What's the Rogue class power?
You equip a 1/2 dagger, 1 damage, 2 durability.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is nice. Just lets you take care of smaller minions or take care of someone who you've already whittled down, or just do chip damage at the hero.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, Rogue sounds good.
Yeah. Dude up.
Dirtmoo asks, is Blizzard time a thing? Sure, that's, as Crocbox says, not as much as Valve time, but I would suspect they'll get it this month. Like, they just put a major patch in, so I imagine they wanted to get that out before going into open beta, and now they're probably just making sure everything's cool. Okay, interesting choice to begin with. We've got Molten Giant, which is a 20 cost card. That cost lowers by 1 each time your hero, for each point of damage your hero has taken.
Okay.
Not the worst, but not the best, because you kind of have to have taken damage to play it. Murloc we're not going to touch. Big Game Hunter is great, though.
That looks pretty good.
Big Game Hunter destroys a minion with an attack of 7 or more. It's just a great card to have and to hold on to for, when your opponent suddenly plays a big legendary or just a high attack card. Always good.
Relatively low cost too, so by the time
3.
You just whip that out whenever.
Yeah, so the big thing with Big Game Hunter is just the difficult part is just it's 3 costs, so you can play it early, but you want to just hold on to it. You want to hold on to that until late game. I wasn't a big fan of Big Game Hunter. It felt too situational to me, but I've been getting more into it. I think just because I've realized the situation for it is whenever there's a minion with an attack of 7 or more, and that's not exactly rare. There's not going to be a lot of decks that don't have any minions with a minion that has 7 attack or more, or buffs to get in a minion to that point. All right, so Sprint is nice. Draw 4 cards, but it's a 7 cost, which it's rough. Card draw is good though, and Rogue doesn't have a lot of other card draw. Abusive Sergeant can be good. You play it and it just gives +2 attack for a turn. Betrayal can be really cool. An enemy minion deals its damage to the minions next to it. So if you have a really powerful minion in the middle, you play this and it can take out the minions next to it, and then you can play Big Game Hunter and get rid of it. I'm leaning towards Betrayal. Yeah. Sprint wouldn't be a bad choice.
I don't know. I don't like Sprint. That 7 cost is. I mean, drawing cards is always good, but.
Yeah,
that's going to be
the thing about it is that by the time you get to a point where you can play a 7 cost card, at that point in the game, for a lot of people, that's when your hand is starting to get small, right?
Yep.
So having this ability to in the late game just be give me 7 card or give me 4 cards rather, that can be really helpful. That can be in it's end game, your cards are running low, and then suddenly you've got a boost.
But that's also an entire turn, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much is. You're right. Yep.
So at that point, if you really need that boost and you're spending a whole turn, you're probably
Nicolane
screwed.
says I had an arena earlier where I had 4 betrayals. How did that work? Did that work well?
Jeez.
Should I grab this betrayal? Is what I'm asking you, Nicolane. This is all up to you. I like betrayal. I think it's a good card. I know some people aren't as into it, but yeah, I mean, I think I always like cards that can turn an enemy's minions against them in some way, which is sort of what this does. Let's grab it.
Control of the board is always good.
Always good. You're right. Pint-sized Summoner is not terrible, but not my favorite. Obviously, Murloc we're not touching, so Cold Light Seer's out. Argent Commander is good, though. Argent Commander is a charge with 4 attack and a Divine Shield. So you're going to get 4 damage off without, you're guaranteed to get 4 damage off without killing it, pretty much.
Right.
It's
not flashy, but it's really solid.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Shadow Step. Return a friendly minion to your hand, and it costs 2 less. You could do some really fucking cool shit with Shadow Step, and it's a 0-cost card. And in particular, Shadow Step works great. Rogues have a lot of cards that have combos. Shadow Step works great as a combo card. For those who don't know, a combo is you have to, if you play one card before playing it, you essentially get a bonus. One card that turn. So Shadow Step can be really good. Boulder Fist Ogre is really good, and Stormwind Champion are really good. These are all great cards. So I could go for any of these. I would lean towards Shadow Step just because it's hard to say early in the deck, but I would hope to get some stuff with combos, and it would work good for that.
Yeah.
Or some stuff with like Battle Cry buffs. You can pull that stuff back and get a second buff out of it.
I'd say if you were considering the other two, I'd probably do Stormwind Champion just because it gives you a buff to your other minions.
Yeah, Stormwind Champion's great. I mean, it's just a really good card. You get
That
that
also
buff
tends
and you get
to-
6/6. So
That also tends to make him like the obvious immediate target, though.
but that's okay. Like that's okay because it also means like suddenly you've got to, even if like you have a card that works as a taunt card despite not being a taunt.
Yeah.
They're going to take that down no matter what. I'm going to do Shadow Step, I think, though. I want to build towards some combos, hopefully. Oof. Okay, we've got Ogre Magi, which is spell damage +1. War Golem and Core Hound, I'm not super big fans of either of those. Spell damage can be good with Rogue. A lot of the Rogue ability cards count as spells, so
Okay.
if we get some damage cards, this could be good. I'm going to grab that, I guess. Spell damage is pretty much never a bad thing. Fairy Dragon, Stormpike Commando, Silverback Patriarch. So Silverback Patriarch is a really bad card, so we won't touch that.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes it bad?
Well, first off, I don't think Taunt is very good in general.
Really?
It's just it's a temporary thing. Like there's some Taunt cards that are good, but just in general, I think it's better to get stuff out that can do damage. So if you have a Taunt card that can't do damage, which this can't, it's only 1 damage.
Right, but he's got more health to theoretically be able to survive more.
I would
being a
rather
taunt,
if, if I were going to
I
have
don't think it's enough.
if I were going to have a 3-cost Taunt, I would rather have the bear, the grizzly bear, which I think
Yeah,
is
that's
grizzly
true.
bear, which is 3/3. It's less health, but at least it can do a little more damage. But also, I wouldn't take either of those given a choice. I don't think. Fairy Dragon, I think, is the best card here. I mean, it's heroes can't get rid of it basically, which is nice, or not in traditional ways.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's 3 damage for 2 cost, which is also great.
Yeah.
Stormpike Commando can be good because you deal 2 damage right when you lay him down, which is nice. But 5 cost is a lot for a card that only has 2 health, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab that Fairy Dragon. All right, Voodoo Doctor, which is a heal. Fen Creeper, which is another taunt that I'm not a huge fan of. Though it better than the Silverback Patriarch, I think. I think Youthful Brewmaster is the one here. So this is a card that lets you return a minion from the battlefield to your hand. So again, if we get minions that have buffs, if we get, for example, we could return the Argent Commander and then play him again, and he'll have his Divine Shield back. We could play Big Game Hunter again and get rid of another minion with 7.
So if a card's been damaged or a minion's been damaged, could you return them and they'd be fully
They've
healed when you
full
bring them
health,
back up?
yep.
Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Is that
what's that?
is that optional? Like if you
No,
only have one other minion?
You need to bring a minion back when
Okay.
you play it. But there are so few cases where that's like a full-on bad thing. Like even in a case where you don't want to return like you want a minion to attack, you can attack with them and then return them.
That's a good point.
Dirtmoo says low damage taunts can help. Low damage taunts can help solidify advantage early game. Yeah, like that's the only time when I think taunts are really super useful. Okay, so we've got Assassinate, which is great. That's just straight up a minion is dead. Kill it. Dark Iron Dwarf is good. It gives a minion +2 attack. Defias Ringleader is also really good. If you play it, so this is a combo card. If you play it as a combo, it summons, in addition to this 2/2 card for only 2 mana cost. If you play it as a combo, it summons another 2/1 Bandit, which is awesome.
That seems pretty good.
These are
2
all-
creatures on the field for 2 mana.
Yeah, these are all really good, but I'm leaning towards Defias. Assassinate would be really good too, and I don't have a ton of removal yet, but
Yeah.
it's one of these two. I do
You
have a
also
lot more
don't have
twos
it.
right now. I don't have any fives.
Yeah.
WG said, he says, as a mage, turn one mirror image is great. Yeah, I do kind of, in my mage deck, I like having at least one mirror image for exactly that reason. Like, being able to get out taunt right at the start is nice. Oh man, this is a tough choice.
Is there a coin you can flip?
Only the one in my mind.
Oh, okay.
I think you should go assassinate.
The other thing is, here's the other thing. I have 2 cards right now that I can return stuff to my hand. Defias Ringleader, I can return to my hand and summon another bandit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like I can potentially get 3 minions out on the
Ooh.
field with 1 card.
Mm.
So that's that's worth considering. And I'm building a deck here where I specifically have stuff that pulls stuff back. So maybe that's worth getting for that reason.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess you have plenty of cards to smooth out that mana curve, too.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get another Assassinate coming up, as I'm going to grab that, because removal would be great. Frostwolf Grunt is a really terrible taunt. That's another one I won't grab. Sinister Strike, not a huge fan. I mean, it's just 3 damage to the enemy. It's it's all right, but
Phantom Knives.
Phantom Knives is great AOE, and plus, if we get it with when we have a spell damage plus out, plus it's a card draw. So I think that's all those things together. That's the best choice there. Dirt Moose says Rogue has so much removal. I don't think the Assassinate will be missed. Hopefully not. Young Priestess is okay, except it can get killed really easily. Abomination's actually a taunt that I like, because it's pretty powerful and also has that death rattle.
Oh, yeah.
Although the death rattle can hurt you too. Like it can, a lot of people will use it to remove other minions on your side. But the SI7 agent is pretty great. 3 damage, 3 health, 3 cost, and if it's a combo, you can deal 2 damage when you play it, which is great.
That
So I
seems
think it's probably the one.
it seems really efficient.
All right, we can do another Defias Ringleader or another Fan of Knives. Probably going to grab this other Defias Ringleader.
Yeah.
Keep
Sounds good.
going in that direction.
Min-max those combos.
All right, we can do Silver Moon Guardian, which is pretty good, or we can do another Shadow Step. I kind of want to get another Shadow Step. I want to
Shadow Step.
I want to ensure that we
build up
have
those
the ability
combos.
to pull back these Defias Ringleaders and like just keep flooding the board.
If you pull back the ringleader with that shadow step, the ringleader's free the second time. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
No, it is. It's
Oh,
2
God.
less, and it can be 0. So yeah, the Ringleader's actually free. Plus, it counts as a combo because I've clearly already played cards if I've done the Shadow
Right.
Step, so it's great.
Yep.
And also works well with the Agent, of course. Can combo with that. Good stuff. Ironfur Grizzly, Nightblade, or Sprint. This is a choice where I think Sprint is probably the right one. Ironfur Grizzly is an okay taunt, but I don't think we need it right now. Nightblade is all right also, but Sprint is like, of these cards, I think it's the best, and like we discussed earlier, that card draw is nice to have at endgame when you're starting to get low on cards.
You don't have any taunts at all yet, do you?
Nah,
I don't think so.
it's fine. We'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Stone Tusk Boar is a charge, not great. Corehound's not great. Spiteful Smith is not my favorite card, but if it enrages, your weapon gets +2 attack, and that can be good with a rogue, obviously.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
Enrage?
We don't have any. What's that?
What's Enrage?
That just means if it gets hurt, basically.
Oh, okay.
If it's not at full health, it's enraged.
Gotcha.
We don't have any weapon cards right now, but we do have. I mean, obviously the rogue ability is a weapon, so should be good. Stone Tusk Boar, Thrallmar Farseer, which isn't bad. Wind Fury minion, or Stormwind Champion, which is probably where we grab the Stormwind Champion, I think.
Thrallmar Farseer is the most Blizzard name that ever
Yeah,
existed.
for real. Dirtmoo says, in theory, if you can keep the Smith alive, your hero power is insane. Yeah, it's just keeping him alive is like 6 health though. That's not. Maybe we
It's
can do
pretty
something
good.
cool. Maybe we can do something cool with that. We'll see. Yeah, Thrallmar Farseer isn't bad, but it's low health and pretty low damage. It's really great essentially if you can buff it or if you can get like a. I feel like if you're a shaman or a paladin, it's a great card because then you probably have stuff that you can put on it that will keep it alive longer.
Right. It is a combo card, though.
Dirtmoo says Farseer plus Cold Blood is strong. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be. You guys are
What's
selling
Cold
me,
Blood
selling me on
do?
the Farseer. Cold Blood's like a rogue buff. I'm going to grab that Farseer. I'm going to see if we can do something with that. Oh, they gave us Sophie's Choice. How do we do this? Shadow
Oh,
Step or
man.
Defias Ringleader. What? How do we even...
Uh,
Here's my thinking.
too many choices.
Here's my thinking. Right now, between Shadow Step and Youthful Brewmaster, we have 3 cards that pull cards back. We only have 2 Defias Ringleaders. So maybe we get another Defias Ringleader. And like basically at that point, we're just like, we're pumping as many Defias Ringleaders into our deck as possible because we want to ensure that we are going to draw a Defias Ringleader no matter fucking what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
sound
sense to me.
logic.
Just all them ringleaders. We're gonna have like Defias bandits for days. Frostwolf Grunt, Earthen Ring Farseer. That's a pretty Blizzard ass name too. Deadly Poison, which is just give your weapon +2 attack. I think Deadly Poison is great.
Yep.
We don't have any 1-cost cards, so that's good. Cold Blood. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, you're right. Cold Blood with this Farseer.
Oh.
So Cold Blood is give a minion +2 attack. If it's a combo, you give them +4 attack. That's
Whoa.
a lot of goddamn
Alright.
attack.
And then he attacks twice.
And also Cold Blood with one of these Defias things even is like, yeah, that's good. That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
if you can get that on that dude with the Wind Fury, that would be nuts.
Oh, this is great. So Mogashan Warden, which isn't great. Bloodsail Raider can be really powerful. This is their battle cry is you gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. The trick is you need weapons that have high attack. Assassin's Blade has high attack, and I think we need some weapons. So I think Assassin's Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Assassin's
You need
Blade
some
can
more.
work with that Spiteful Smith real well also.
Yep.
So that's where I'm leaning.
You need some more high
I
cost
like
cards
this
anyways.
deck
Yeah.
we're
dude.
putting together. I feel like we're putting together a really solid deck here.
Let's write this down.
Abomination would be okay. I think Knife Juggler is always the choice, though. You guys, Knife Juggler is so good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is basically you play your minion, and anytime you summon another minion, he just deals random 1 damage to someone on the other side.
Does that count with our Defias Ringleader? So if he brings out 2
yes,
minions?
yes, it does.
Jeez.
That
Oh,
counts
man.
twice.
All right.
So like, there's like some crazy shit you can do with that. It's good. Also, the fact that we have a lot of 2 minions, a lot of 2 cards, is great. Like, because this means even late game, these cards might look weak, but like late game, we can be like throwing down like, 4 cards in a play. Which
As long
is
as you can.
always good.
I mean, I guess that's where the sprint comes in.
Sure. Here's Youthful Brewmaster again, which wouldn't be bad. Here's another Wind Fury card,
Okay.
which also would not be bad with Cold Blood. Yeah, I think this Wind Fury Harpy or Youthful Brewmaster, either one of these are good choices.
I'd go with the Wind Fury.
I'm trying to decide if we have enough like pull stuff back at this point that I should just get the Wind Fury and not worry about it.
You should have
Let's see here.
probably a couple more high mana cards in there.
That's
so,
sort of what I'm thinking too.
yeah. You're getting close to you got 10
5,
cards
6,
left, so
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 minions. I definitely want some more minions in here. And I think you're right that like some more end game cards would be good. Not a bad idea. Here's Bloodsail Raider that we can take because Raid Leader is not, it's all right. It's not the best. And Ironfur Grizzly I don't think we need. We're going for a no taunt deck apparently. Bloodsail Raider is good though, and in this choice I think that's the one. All right, Leper Gnome would be an okay card to have for playing on turn 1. But Owl would be good because we don't have any silence right now. So I think that's what I'm going to grab. Could get a Stormwind Champion here. Could get another Fan of Knives. Either of those would be good. Maybe Stormwind Champion would be good just, again, to have like a couple of cards to play like higher, more powerful dudes.
We did pass it up twice already, so might as well grab it now.
If Ogon really wants me to do that Dalaran Mage, I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, it's not, again, spell damage is never bad, but we don't have a ton of spell damage card. In fact, Fan of Knives is the only spell damage card we have. So let's do Champion. Yeah, Dirtmoo points out the Champion's good with the Zerg in the sense that, like, so let's say we already have like 3 or 4 low-cost minions out who can attack that turn. We play the Champion, even if he's going to die the next turn, we're getting a lot of value out of that.
Yeah, totally.
Corehound I don't like. Scarlet Crusaders, these are not great choices. Earthen Ring Farseer restores health, I guess. Probably Scarlet Crusader, just because it has Divine Shield, so it can at least take a hit.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Eviscerate is a great card. Eviscerate is just 2 damage straight up to anyone on the board, or 4 damage if it's a combo. So, Leper Gnome wouldn't be bad either, but I think Eviscerate is what I'm going to do, and this is also a spell damage card, so we've got that benefit as well.
Okay.
What do I have for ones? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to have anything to play turn 1 no matter what, but that's... It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I'm going to take that Eviscerate. That's too good for, like... That's really good for ending games in a lot of cases.
That's true.
Acolyte of Pain would be good card draw. I think that's maybe what we'll do. Shaded Fox asks, does coin count for combos? It totally does. I could do Elven Archer for turn 1, but I don't think it's worth it. Acolyte of Pain's probably the choice here. Card draw. Always good. I could grab another Sprint if we wanted it. I'm tempted by that. There's another Bloodsail Raider I could grab, or I could do Backstab, which is a 0-cost card and does 2 damage to a minion. It's actually really good. It's really good for early game removal.
Yeah.
After all that stuff that I said before about Sprint, another Sprint might not be a bad idea with all the low-cost cards you have.
It's really not a terrible idea.
And all the combos. Yep.
It's not a terrible idea. I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, Sombro points out how interesting my mana curve is. Yeah, I got all them 2 cards. I think that's not a bad thing for the deck that I'm building here, though. I think that's an okay thing. And I actually find having lots of 2s and 3s, and sometimes even 4s, although I don't have many here, is usually your best bet. Like, my best decks are usually high in 2s and 3s.
Yeah, you want that. You want that to be a good hill.
Nicolane points out Backstab can also be good for comboing off of. Obviously, any 0-cost card that you can combo off of is great, especially when we've got quite a few combos. Really tempted by both of these. Dirtmoo says, let's hope you don't get any 5 Consecrate decks. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to grab Sprint. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All right, Dread Corsair is a taunt that costs 1 less per the attack of your weapon. I think that's what we're going to go with just because Earthen Ring Farseer isn't that useful to us, and Goldshire Footman is worthless to everyone. Hey, here we go. Perfect. Sea Giant. 10-cost card, great late game card. Costs 1 less for each other minion on the battlefield, and hey, we got a ton of low-cost minions. Sea Giant is perfect for this deck. That is a solid closer. That's great.
Should name this deck the Dead Mines because of all the Defias that are in it.
Yeah, for real. All right, let's do it. Let's get into a match. Let's see how this goes. I like this deck. This is actually a really solid deck, I feel like.
So this is my first arena experience. I had no idea what the hell it was.
Yeah, Arena's fun. It's weird. It's also the only place where you can get more than 2 of the same card in a deck.
Oh, okay.
Like we've done here. Normally you can only have 2. This is actually a pretty solid start, but I think I'm going to get rid of Betrayal and get rid of Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, we don't need Big Game Hunter yet.
Betrayal will be more worthwhile. Both of those will be more worthwhile late game, although I got 2 6s. Great.
Oh no.
The pleasure is mine.
Card full of 2s. I get like the 2 6s and a 4. Shaded Bike says, "This is our deck, scrub." Which is that when you play the Defias minions, that's what they say, like, this is our turf, scrub, which is always good. I don't actually want to play this Knife Juggler yet, because I don't have any... Like, if I'm playing this Knife Juggler now, I'm going to hope that I get something that I can play next turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, pull out a dagger.
Yeah, why don't you dagger him?
No, I got the Knife Juggler.
Ah, okay.
Bogan says calling it, Phil's going to go 0-3. You know what? That's always a fucking possibility, man. Always. Look at all these mirror images. What are you even doing?
Jeez.
Turp Moose says the heart of the cards has betrayed you.
Oh, here's that Defias ringleader. But I can't combo it this turn. Shit.
So, hold on to it.
I'm gonna.
Here we go.
You know what needs to be done?
Yeah, you can go up to 12 wins now. That's one of the new changes in Arena. Previously it was 9 wins. Now you can go up to 12. So I'll feel even worse when I keep losing.
And then it, like, cuts you off, or...
12 is the most you can get, and then it's like you've won the Arena. You're the winner.
Oh, okay.
The nice thing about Arena is it costs 150 coins to get in, but even if you lose, even if you just go 0-3, you get you're guaranteed to win a deck of cards,
Oh, cool.
which is always nice.
That's great.
That mage. Ugh, I got nothing to. I wanna get the Defias Ringleader out so bad, but I have nothing to combo off of. That's all we built our deck on, and there's nothing.
Here we go.
I mean, shouldn't you have attacked, like, oh, no, never mind.
What did you want me to do?
Never.
No.
I was gonna say attack something else, and then no matter what, or not no matter what, but there'd be a really good chance of the Knife Juggler killing something.
Ugh, I need to get rid of this Mana Worm. This is... Ugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting rid of
Mana
the old
worms.
Mana Worm.
I was trying to think of some, like, trying to
Yeah,
make a
Subro's
joke
like,
about
I love how
tequila
you had the
worms.
perfect curve for combos, yet you drew nothing but 4 pluses. Yeah, it's fucking... Every time.
So many options.
So if I use my blade here, do I need to attack the taunt? Is that how that works? I don't even know.
I think
Yeah.
so.
You can't attack anything until all the taunts in the field are gone. Right? I mean, that's the way it was when I was playing, unless they changed it.
I'm not sure how stuff with weapons works. I always get it. Some stuff goes past taunts and some doesn't, and I always get confused by that.
I mean, like, direct damage spells, sure, that can go past taunts, but if you're actually attacking with either yourself or one of your minions, that has to attack the taunt.
Billy Shibley in the chat. Welcome. Oh, wow. Nice play. That Wild Pyromancer, which I actually don't think is a great card, but perfect in a situation like this. Nicely done.
Well played.
Wow.
So I think if I play my Assassin's Blade here, the Dread Corsair is then going to cost Nothing. Or I guess I could just do my regular dagger, get rid of this, save the Assassin's Blade for a little bit. Nah, I might as well get this in my hand. No reason not to.
Here we go.
All right, things are looking up a little.
This isn't bad. Obviously, I have the option to sprint next turn if I want. I've got my Argent Commander. I can get out and just start. Maybe get him out and take out this Imp Master. Wouldn't be a bad choice. Hey, J Fabulous. Imp Master's always a concern.
Crocbox says he could use more emotes or maybe an actual chat. I actually really love that there's no chat in this game.
I think it's useful.
Yeah.
It saves me from having to go turn it off.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps from like that toxic environment that's usually around for competitive online games.
Though people, even when I was playing it, people still find ways to be toxic with the chat.
Oh yeah, I mean,
spamming well played when you just did something stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
people have seen me on stream when I had my crazy 5 Fireball Mage deck doing sorry before I killed them every time. I turned into the troll. I became the troll. I was the troll all along.
Phil Troller.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's what they called me.
Mhm.
This is looking good for me. So here's what I'm thinking.
Alright.
Hey, that cold blood. Ooh. Ooh. Here's... Oh. Do you think that the mage has anything in her hand that could take out this Wind Fury Harpy in one hit?
No.
Because I could play that Wind Fury Harpy and then play the cold blood, or I could like save the cold blood for the next turn.
Do it. Double down.
I could sprint this turn and just hold off.
Oh.
J Fabulous points out that I'm killing esports, and that's fair. Bester Chum says polymorph is always possible.
Oh,
That's
true.
that's very true. Let me sprint. I'm gonna sprint. I think that's
Alright.
the safe move right now. And to save my cold blood, I want to play it more
Alright.
than anything, but I think saving it is the right choice.
Do it. Here we go.
My Skooks points out, remember, dumb ideas are great ideas. Nicolene says holding off is for suckers.
Both true.
Alright, now we've got this Chillwind Yeti hanging out. Another sprint. Let's just fill our hand.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I can use Deadly Poison and get rid of this Chillwind, which is probably a good idea for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
And then I can play that Wind Fury Harpy and Cold Blood it.
Yep. Sounds
Yes.
good to me.
I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck anymore.
It's gonna be so beastly. Cold-blooded.
That thing can do 16 damage!
That's nuts.
God.
Billy Shiba
No.
says, chill bro, chill Wind Yeti. Flame Strike, god damn it, no!
Well played.
No.
Right.
There go all of our dreams and hopes. All
It's worth a try.
horrible failure.
Hey, speak to me. Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
WG said he's trying to talk sense into me, and I don't appreciate that. Dermu points out I did get rid of that Flame Strike, which is useful considering my deck. Not a bad thing.
Let's have another one.
For the crusade!
Let's get this Sea Giant out. Fuck it.
Here we go.
Here's my guess. Ogre Magi, Pyroblast, game over. That's my guess. Oh, they got a Sea Giant too. Cute.
Hey,
I'm gonna kill that with my big game hunter.
they don't know.
And a Defias Ringleader. Cool.
I've got the beast in my
How many
All
people can
right.
I have out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7? Or is it 6 or 7?
I
Looks
don't know.
like
Is
8.
it? I didn't even know there was a maximum.
There's a maximum to how many you can have out on the board, yeah. It's 7.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, that's a pretty good. Like, you have the board.
Yep.
Nice barrier. Okay, that's not too scary.
Join or die.
lights out.
Though mages do have a couple of different full board wipes, or for at least mass
Like, yeah, I
damage.
mean, we got rid of at least one Flame Strike. Here's the problem is, if she pulls a Fireball or a Pyroblast, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, well. I can't play
Yep.
anything.
Lights out.
Just you can shadow step a few times.
Oh, hey, I won.
Here we go.
Hey, what?
Nice.
I had enough damage
Alright.
there to win. just
Paid
just
off.
by, like, the exact perfect amount.
Damn.
Holy crap!
Oof. That was a
Good job.
close
That was-
match. Oh.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was fun. Let's do it. Let's roll again.
So that was the perfect deck.
No, I won't say that. That wasn't that beginning was rough.
Yeah,
but the
it
fact
was.
that we came back is good. That makes me feel good about the deck. I feel like there is a lot of strong stuff in here. And that's the thing is, like, even if they have removal like Flame Strike, I think I can goad them into using that early, and like I still am gonna have a ton of cards to put out.
True.
I've got so
Very true.
many low cost cards in here. All right, we're up against Bob the Druid.
Watch your
Classic Druid name. 2 sprints in my initial draw. Great, perfect, nailed it. Okay, yeah, this is better. This is good.
Oh, that's kind
And
of
actually,
what we
hey, Defias, I can play Defias on round 1 with the coin and get the combo. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, beat it.
I can also next turn pull Defias back and play it again
Yeah.
after I attack with him.
You could do it right now.
You're right. I could.
Why even wait?
because he needs a combo.
God damn it. No, I could have.
Oh, no,
Shadow
you're
Step
right,
would
you're
have
right.
counted as a combo, I think.
Yep.
Which is okay.
You're looking at me.
That's fun.
Because it would have been free at putting it back down. Also.
It's true. But now you can attack and then do it.
This is our town, scrub. Yeah.
I mean, this still works out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's still fine.
Same goal.
In some ways, it might even be better because he probably thought he was safe, getting rid of all that stuff, and then you're like, nope.
Nope. Shadow step. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Getting rid of the problem.
Was it ever really gone? Think about it.
Never.
Here we go.
Oh wait, I thought you couldn't give your hero extra attack unless you had a weapon equipped. Is that something that changed?
No, that works with that's always been that way with that card with Claw.
Oh, okay.
But that's also part of the druid's thing is their shapeshift power is just gives them attack without a weapon. So
Oh, right.
All right, right.
I think I only played
Viscerate,
Druid
nice.
once.
Druid's actually really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with Druid. I'm kind of getting to learn it. Big Game Hunter, perfect to have that in the deck for later. Always good. Yeah, I like Druid. I mean, Druid is a very buff-heavy class, and I tend to enjoy buffing up minions. If you know what I mean.
I get it.
I'm talking
You
about.
mean
I'm talking about
applying
sex.
car wax?
I'm talking about
Oh.
sex with
Oh.
minions.
I don't get it then.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Right?
Attack with the Scarlet Crusader and kill the Panther. Youthful Brewmaster to pull the Scarlet Crusader back, play it again, and it'll have the Divine Shield back. And that's this this turn.
Yeah.
Join
Yeah.
Sounds good.
or die.
I like it.
That Scarlet Crusader that's a pretty nice card.
It's not bad. I mean, anything with Divine Shield is nice because it just means, you know, it can do a little damage. I
Right.
don't like cards with 1 health because druids, mages, and rogues can, you know, kill them using their hero power.
But they still have to get through the shield, though, don't they?
Yeah, Dirtmoo, I love Priest. Priest was like the main thing that I was playing for the first first 2-3 weeks while I was playing Hearthstone. Big fan of Priest. Alright, so I gave that creature taunt. I'll be able to kill it this round, though, so that's... Oh, he's gonna take care of my bubble. Smart. Plain smart. That's okay, I can do Argent Commander and still do some damage. I got a Defias Ringleader hanging out here for later. Good stuff. Good stuff coming down the line.
Join or die.
Now let's keep both cards up.
Do direct damage spells go right through the shield?
Nope.
Okay.
No, that
shield
just
shield
cancels
absorbs a hit, however much damage it is, or whatever it's coming from.
Right. Well, I mean, it looks like you probably got this game because you've got just consistently, like, you're not totally dominating the board, but you're always consistently on top, and he's already at nearly half health, so.
Check out these sick combos. Boom.
Aw, shit.
Here we go.
Yeah, this one's going really good. There would have to be a lot of bad things would have to happen very quickly, I think, for me to lose this one. Momentum is definitely in my favor. Crocbox says combos on combos on combos. Alright, swipe. That's a smart play there. Clearing the board. Wasting a Wrath card to kill a 1-power minion is not a good choice, but okay.
Well, I mean, he's got the board now,
Yeah.
though
Yeah,
I guess
so-
not that much,
Here we go.
Do you sprint?
because it's also
Yeah, I sprinted. And I pulled another sprint card. I keep doing that.
Just keep on running, Phil. What are you running from?
Gotta love getting another sprint after you sprint. Molten Giant. Perfect. Let's get that big game hunter out. Kill that giant. I could betrayal first and have the giant kill. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna have him kill the panther.
Yep. Sounds good.
This is good stuff.
That's
he's
why
gonna
we
be
have it.
so pissed. This poor bastard. Get this Wind Fury out for later.
Man.
Jeez, Phil.
Thrallmar, Farmar, Thrall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna Cold Blood this time. I'm gonna learn my lesson from last turn. Cold Blood next turn.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
All right.
Seems desperate.
Yeah, he is. Sea Giant. Oh boy. Okay. Sea Giant, Cold Blood on Farseer. What does that give me? 12? Yeah, I got enough. He's dead.
Game 2.
This is a good deck. This is a good
like it.
deck.
Like it a lot.
I am digging this deck. And there's my quest complete. That's always nice. Nice to be getting gold while I'm in the arena.
Efficient. Just like a rogue.
2-0. I'm feeling good about this. I like this deck a lot. How are you guys feeling about this deck? How are you guys feeling in general? How's life?
Life's pretty good.
I like the deck.
And the deck seems pretty alright.
Is everything all right in your life, man? I'm worried.
Yeah, everything is great. I'm sorry. That was just for comedic benefit.
Okay.
Having good feelings about the deck, and that's it.
J Fabulous says I watched Frozen over the weekend, so I'm great. I heard Frozen's all right. I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, we're up against a mage, and that always, always worries me. I'm never not worried about being up against a mage.
Is Mage like the Shoto character for this?
I don't know what that means,
Okay.
but yes,
It's like the Ryu.
There's,
mages
I
are
don't
real,
know.
real powerful.
Okay.
there kind of isn't really. All the
Crocbox,
classes are quite
no.
different.
Crocbox says I'm not feeling too great tonight. Everyone give Crocbox a hug.
Why not?
Oh,
It's time for
I'm sorry,
Oh
Croc.
shit.
Big hug for Croc.
Duder McBrohan says they both have fireballs, so yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yep.
It says Arcane you can. Ebullient Prism, which is a fucking great name, says finished with finals, so I'm fucking great, mate. Congratulations. Very glad that you are done as well.
To do.
Nice. Clearing the
How-
board.
How are you doing, Phil?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
You through the holiday review rush,
Here we go.
Yeah.
right? So that's probably
all done.
that's got to feel good.
And the nice thing is, a lot of times, it's exciting to get done with the review rush, but it's also kind of annoying to get to December and there's just nothing. But luckily, there's some good stuff that I'm catching up on. So I'm having a pretty good time.
What are
Going
you?
back and playing Goaty contenders.
Yeah. I feel weird when you call them goaties, but yes.
What are you playing right
With-
now?
At the moment,
Hearthstone.
Go.
this is Hearthstone. This is a card game
Oh,
by Blizzard Entertainment.
who's that?
They are a subsidiary of Activision,
Oh, those money
formerly
hats.
of Sierra Vivendi Sierra Vivendi.
Oh.
I don't know what that's.
Okay.
One of those. No, I'm playing. I just finished Doki Doki Universe for review. My review will be up tomorrow, and Doki Doki Universe is pretty cool. I definitely recommend checking that game out.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. For the day that it's been out.
What are you doing here, Mage? What are you doing? Oh, Defender of Argus. That fucking Defender of Argus. I hate the Defender of Argus. Ugh.
Wow, you held on to that coin for a
Holy shit.
while.
And I just downloaded a fucking ton of Steam games for just stuff that I want to check out before Game of the Year.
Yeah, I saw that you
Deliberations.
deleted WoW
Deleted WoW temporarily.
temporarily.
Will I
right.
will I decide?
Well, there's really nothing to do in that game until the expansion comes out.
What if I call them goatsy contenders? Is that
Goatsy. Mmm.
does that make you more or less comfortable? A little better, a little worse.
Oh, actually, a little bit
Less.
better.
Yeah.
Betrayal. This is a good time for Betrayal. Yeah, perfect. That's actually a really great time for Betrayal.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, video game.
I think that might have been. That definitely turned the momentum for you. It was kind of neck and neck for a while, but I think that's it for you. You're a big
Nick-
boulder, Phil, and you're rolling down the hill. Rolling down the Phil hill.
Nick, I know it's kind of early in the year, but do you have a goatee?
Nice.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It might be Link Between Worlds.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's one that's on my list of I still need to catch up on.
Phil,
Oh,
play
it's
that.
so good. It's
Play
so
right now.
fucking good.
I've
so
heard it's
good.
okay.
Phil, do you like Zelda?
I've been known to like some Zelda. Some people
think-
would say that I don't like Zelda because I liked Skyward Sword, but I contend that I do like Zelda.
I
Crockbox
need
says
to
I'm
get
still
back to
thinking
that.
Black Flag for mine. Black Flag's definitely
Okay.
not my game of the year, but like, I'm shocked at how much they improved on Assassin's Creed 3 because that was, was kind of a wreck.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
Look at that! I
Three.
sprinted into a sprint card again. Never not sprinting.
It's like you're, should call that place Second Win.
Friar
Win.
John says probably either Europa Universalis 4 or Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for me. Blood Dragon's another one that I downloaded.
Okay.
Oh, God, what is this? Ragnaros? Come on. Fuck me.
Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Another game that's definitely on my list. I don't know if it's going to be number one, but and people might call me a hipster for this, but Fjords.
I don't know what that is.
What is that? Is that
It's,
the... Never mind.
It's a. I mean, you're gonna groan as soon as I say this, but it's an indie puzzle platformer.
Fucking Flame Strike, dude. God damn it.
Does it have a pixel art
This is
style?
bad. This is bad, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
and chiptune music,
All right.
but it's also not any. It's not what you expect at all. Like it is really pleasantly bizarre and really wonderfully endearing.
Is that on Steam?
No, it is not on Steam. It is on fjords.com.
Could you spell that?
Fjords
Okay.
with 2 extra S's, maybe
Okay.
3 extra S's.
What are the extra S's mean?
It means fjords.
Okay.
I don't know. It makes sense with the game. It's
Okay.
it's really surreal and the best, I guess the best way to describe it is like you
Here we go.
go to a computer terminal and you actually like turn on and off certain variables in the terminal for each area. Like you can set ghosts to true, and then the ghosts will carry you to different places. And then there's people that you rescue, and then they want pizza. And then it's yeah.
Phil, this guy's styling on you.
Nah, I'm dead.
That was a real quick turnaround.
Yeah.
It's fucking Ragnaros. If I had the big game hunter,
Yeah.
Ragnaros
fuck
would have
was
been
he?
dead. He was fucking hiding in my deck.
Uh,
Like a dick.
That was really close, though.
Darth Infamous says, Phil, I need a recommendation for a sandwich. I am going to go with a club sandwich. I give a club sandwich 8 out of 10. Solid classic. You can't really go wrong. You can't feel bad about a club.
Go with a knuckle sandwich.
Whoa!
Mhm.
Why so angry?
I don't know. Just feel like punching people.
Sunbro, what's Assassin's Strike? Is that the dagger, or what is that? I don't know what that is.
Watch
So I don't know if I have it.
back.
Dirt Moose says, fuck all the haters, egg sandwiches are the shit. I like egg sandwiches.
I don't like eggs, so rule that one out.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm. I'm a
I'm
monster.
Oh, do you just mean assassinate, Sunbro? No, I don't. We almost took that and then didn't. Because of good reasons, I'm sure.
I'm with Evil in Prison on the peanut butter, banana, and marshmallow sandwich.
Ebullient prison.
What did I say? Ebullient?
Ebullient.
Trust
me, I'm saying it right.
Okay.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Alright, next turn I'm going to Shadow Step that SI7 agent and then play him again. After attacking with him, of course.
I can't wait.
Ebullient Prism says, guys, please. Phil's got it. Thank you. That a fucking grizzly.
Ass. Like a magician pulling out, like...
Whoa, what is that? I'm hearing the game. That was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
What? You're hearing the game?
No, I was hearing the stream.
Oh.
Was it you?
Ha,
No.
This guy's toast.
Someone sent a Snapchat, and that's probably what
Oh,
you
maybe
heard.
that's what I was hearing.
Yep.
Dude McGrone says, how about a classic grilled cheese?
Yeah. How about it?
Not bad, not bad.
I'd go with a roast beef with some mayo and cheese.
There's a local establishment in my neighborhood called Comet, which is fantastic.
Oh, that Dust Devil. He's super overloaded. He's all overloaded. He can't do anything next turn. But he's got that fucking Dust Devil out.
That's yeah, he's got a lot of creatures.
Oh, so Tim Curry's been on this big kick where he's like telling people to eat peanut butter and mayo sandwiches.
No, that's gross.
I know.
So many.
He's like, why don't you just try it? Like the flavor combination's pretty good.
Hey, lights out.
I don't even believe that he's tried it.
Lights out.
That's really gross.
Yep.
Mayo is not really.
Mhm.
Come back to me now.
Here we go.
Yeah, so if you're ever in the Milwaukee area, I definitely recommend Comet, and I recommend their grilled cheese and tomato soup combo. They make it's like 3 different cheeses on sourdough bread. So good.
Dude McGrone says, I saw a picture of a burger that had grilled cheese for buns and really wanted it. I've seen this thing. This exists. That is a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Not made up.
I mean, guys, the double down was actually a thing. So grilled cheeses as buns makes sense.
And...
This is our town, scrub.
Here we go.
All right, I feel good. I feel okay where we are now. I'm down a lot of health, but he's played
You
a
got
lot of
the
stuff,
board,
and I've
though.
got board control, and I've
Yeah.
got some good stuff to play in the next few turns. I want to
Start beating
do
some sense
Stormar
into it.
Farseer and SI7 Agent next turn. Okay, he silenced my Bloodsail Raider, which was a waste of his silence. He's silent. Oh, he's killing the Defias Bandit. I was gonna say, well, that was a waste of that card. Look at, he just literally.
Yep.
He
Still.
did everything in his
Still
hand
waste.
there. He has nothing, which is crazy. Like, that's crazy. So this guy's fucking toast.
Yeah,
We're gonna
he's
kill
gone.
him. We're gonna
Yeah,
kill him.
that was a weird turn for him.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't think he played very well there.
He really should have held on to some of that
Personal
stuff.
opinion, that Earthshock was a waste. Like, I feel like a lot of that stuff was a waste. And he's got nothing. He's got, oh, somebody says please light the fire. I'm really sorry about that, Duder McBrowan. I should not have let that fire. I guess, so the thing that he has, and maybe this is what he was thinking, is the nice thing about shamans, he's always got totems. He can always summon some totems whenever he wants. But that's not going to be enough to save him from this crazy, overpowered Wind Fury dude, who now has 12
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
12 fucking damage to your face. Fuck off. Die. Suddenly, he's almost dead.
What is light the fire? I don't.
Oh, the little campfire here. You can click on it and light it up.
Oh,
Always important.
Okay.
What? So I don't know the process with this, Phil, with Polygon. Can you consider a game like this that's in beta for Game of the Year?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't really know. I don't know if what we can officially do at Polygon. Personally, I made the choice that I'm not going to this year.
Okay.
But
Because that was always the thing with like Minecraft, when that was in beta for fucking forever, and people were putting it on their Game of the Year lists. Obviously, that's a personal choice.
yeah, it's I'm gonna wait until next year. Like
Mhm.
I already know that next year is when it's gonna be out officially, quote unquote. But I've said on Twitter, like, this is definitely, like, this would be a no-brainer for my personal Game of the Year list, and let's get rid of it. Let's wait until later. This is a no-brainer for my personal Game of the Year list, and, like, I suspect that next year it will easily make my list.
Okay. Are you excited
Another
for the
opening hand
iPad
sprint.
version?
I'm very excited for the iPad version.
Yes.
We're now up against Mysterious the Druid. Mysterious.
What's his backstory? Where does he come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Could be anything.
Does he wear a fishbowl on his head?
Maybe.
Here we go.
You don't?
Only when I'm fighting Spider-Man.
Alright. So you're Mysterio? Okay, I get it. I get that now.
Dermu says, I'm choosing to have Mark of the Ninja and Dishonor as my game of the year again because DLC. Fair enough.
Alright.
What to do?
Sunbro says, I heard the iPad version is releasing later than iPod and Android. I assume you mean iPhone?
That doesn't make sense to me.
Also, that would surprise me, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like the iPhone and iPod version would be really secondary to an iPad or
Good. He just made it
tablet
really easy
version.
for me to decide to Fan of Knives this turn. Cool, thanks.
Oh, Judah McBrohan says, Phil, Face Noir came out this year.
You're right, Game of the Year forever.
Mhm.
SJ Conrad says League of Legends Game of the Year every year. Hey, a lot of people believe it. A lot of people are pushing for Dota 2, I know, because
Yeah,
technically
full
that
release.
officially released this year.
Also, Crypt Worlds.
Billy Shibley says, I'm pumped for the iPod Nano version of Billy, I gotta get you on one of these arena streams at some point. You should totally join me on one of these.
Who's this Billy Shibley?
Billy Shibley is probably the sexiest man I know.
Okay. That's high praise.
Just an incredibly sexy guy.
You know a lot of sexy dudes.
Yeah, and he's the sexiest, so there you go.
Billy Shibley says, "Remember iPod Nanos, you guys? That's the only iPod I have. Actually, it's an iPod."
I'm
So
waiting for
yeah,
this
I
game
remember it
for
because
iPod
I use it
Shuffle.
every day.
Uber Exploder
which-
says Barbie Dreamhouse Party Game of the Year. Game of the Year edition is really good.
What's
yeah,
this?
waiting for the expansions.
What's this princess game you've been playing, Phil?
Oh god, it's so good, man. Long Live the Queen. It's so good. That technically came out last year. I checked.
Oh. All right.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, did it only come out? Did it only recently come out on Steam?
I think that is the case, yeah.
Okay.
This is good for getting card draw, so that's cool. Really should
That
have
game-
Dark Souls game of the year every year. That's, you know what? That's not a bad choice.
Well, next year you'll actually have one.
Abelia Prism says, I accidentally flushed my iPod Nano down an automatic toilet 3 years ago. A sad day
no.
indeed. That is sad.
The day the
Very
music
sad.
died. There's a song about it.
That's good. Nailed it.
Nicely played.
Well played.
Knife Juggler. Bro. Love you, Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head. Ha, this guy's toast.
Damn. That's okay. It's okay, we're gonna win this. Don't worry.
Pester Chumpsa says, make all your Game of the Year nominations the games you made in Game Dev Tycoon.
That's not a bad choice either. Game Dev Tycoon is great. That should be somewhere on my list, but it's
Dark
probably-
Souls.
Bark Souls is incredible.
Yes.
Bark Souls 2 next year. Bark Souls 2 The Barkening.
Which actually reminds me, I was totally going through and writing down all of the titles for the games
Uh-huh.
because I actually really want to do a Philco game jam, like for realsies.
Listen, I'm not gonna fight with that. I would love to see that happen. I would love to see some of my beautiful dreams made reality.
I think some of that stuff would be pretty amazing to see what somebody comes up with.
I totally forgot about Race Wars.
How could you forget about Race Wars?
You know, it came out earlier in the year. There's a lot of things that came out. Whew.
There's a nice 7 damage right to your dumb face, you stupid druid.
Whoa, hey.
Fuck this guy. I think those sprints were a good choice. I'm feeling like that is giving us a lot of ability
Yeah.
to keep up in the end game.
Definitely with the the amount of low cost cards you have.
Hey, Sea Giant. How you doing, bud? I want to sprint, but I need to get something out on the board.
So many options.
I would be really interested to see what someone did with game number 33, Game Dev Casual Simulation.
That was a good one. Actually, I think that would be the most fun is like the games that just didn't even have names, just to see like literally all they have to go
So,
on is
what-
like the type of game that it was.
Yeah.
They're usually like dating simulators.
God damn, this guy's rushing me down now. Ugh, nothing that I can really play. Okay, let's do
I wonder. For the crusade!
This might be a loss. This isn't going well. It was going so well for a little bit, and now it's going real bad.
Get that Sea Giant out next turn.
Yeah, that'll help. Well, it's making a trade, so that's good. It's actually it actually works out very much in my favor. Yeah.
Join or
Let's get the Sea Giant out first.
Whoa, you've got that betrayal.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
Oh.
glad I caught that before you put that sea giant out.
Oh. What a waste that would have been.
Ugh.
Wait, no. Sea Giant I still should have got out first.
Whatever.
It would have cost less. But whatever. It's fine.
Oh, it's for any minion on the battlefield?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, okay.
But then let's Shadow Step this lady and get her back out right away with her shield. Cool.
Put it back in.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, I fucked that up.
I hate you.
Yep.
JK, I love you. Dirtmoose says Wind Fury best taunt. It's true.
Yeah.
Billy S. Has anybody been paying attention to Hearthstone patch notes? So we talked about this a little bit yesterday. They didn't change a ton in the patch as far as like card stuff goes. The big changes were Unleash the Hounds for Hunter. They nerfed pretty bad, and Mind Control for Priest now costs 10 instead of 8, which is a pretty big change.
It's a really big change.
Oof, I
Really
am
big change.
definitely about to die.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Phenoxy says they're adding hat cards in the next patch.
Join or die.
That's not true.
I
Costume
play
packs.
top hat on my... I can't remember any of the names of the creatures in this game, even though I'm staring right at it.
Go play.
Knife juggler.
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
He'd probably... I mean, that would...
He would wear a top hat.
Yeah. I think the Knife Juggler would wear a top hat. What about Sea Giant? What kind of hat does he wear?
Here we go.
Like
Game
a,
over for this one.
like an
He'd
old
wear one of those
I
newsies.
feel like
hats.
I put up a good fight.
Yeah. You did what you could. Yep, there it is.
Sunbro says I would love to see a new set of cards. They did add in the card from BlizzCon, which is pretty crazy. We played that a couple of times yesterday, and it has some nuts animation. I'm curious to see how they approach adding in new cards. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to try and do like just individual cards here and there, or if it's going to be more of like traditional card game style, like the expansion is out.
Expansions,
here it goes.
yeah.
They've mentioned that they want to do expansions, so I wonder if that's going to primarily be the only way that they're adding in cards.
Well, they don't have all the classes, right?
Well, they don't have, in terms of what's in World of Warcraft right now,
It's all base classes.
they
right?
don't have Death Knight or Monk.
I wonder if they'd start adding things from other Blizzard properties.
Some people have suggested it.
Yeah.
Some people
But I mean,
are
there's-
talking about like
there's-
get some StarCraft cards in here.
Yeah, but there's still more Warcraft stuff that they can fill out with.
I think isn't the subtitle Heroes of Warcraft or something?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the storm.
But
Don't
You know-
shit on our dreams though.
what I was just saying, what would be really cool is if they did it like some of the old CCGs did, where it was like technically a different game, but you could play them together.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, not really a different game. It was packaged like it was a different game, but you could totally like
It
mix
had
and
the
match.
same rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. I hit this thing with my Fairy Dragon, Shadow Step it, play the Defias Ringleader, and then play the Fairy Dragon again. Obviously, I'm wasting my Shadow Step in terms of not being able to play the Defias Ringleader twice, but
Oh.
I'm getting the combo out this turn. So that's...
Yeah, do it. And then you have 3 guys out. That's
Oh no, I can't use Shadow Step on the Fairy Dragon!
what?
Oh,
No!
Oh,
You're kidding me!
Done fucked up, Kohler.
God damn it.
Here we go.
Because
that monkey.
you can't do hero powers, and that includes positive ones. Fuck you, Fairy Dragon. Bullshit. WG said he says get some Warcraft 3 stuff in here. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I want an Arthas card. I don't think there's an Arthas card right now. Mind Blast. Fuck you.
Dirtmo says I could add Death Knight later. That would be cool.
Well, I think if they do an expansion with Draenor, I think that'd be really cool. Get some of the old school Warcraft flavor in here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh shit, I should have Shadow Stepped the Defias. God, I'm dumb. It's alright. It's alright. We're gonna be okay. Just calm down. Could everyone please calm down? Thank you.
What?
Shira says Arthas will more than likely be the Death Knight class. Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
Yeah.
Probably accurate. Priests are a lot less scary now that mind control is at 10. I mean, it's still, it's still a scary thing. Also, I don't have a ton in this deck that's worth mind controlling, but
You looking at me?
Don't forget to attack first with that.
yeah,
Yep.
done.
Cool.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Could eviscerate if I want, or I could hold on to that. Could cold blood if I want, or hold on to that.
Here we
No point in
go.
cold blooding right now. I think I'd just
No.
hold on to both of those, to be honest.
Yeah.
Keep picking away at him. I'm doing fine. Holy Nova, that's what I figured he'd do. That's what I figured. Wind Fury Harpy.
Here we go.
Now, if we can get this 16 damage, then he's almost dead. So that's our goal for this next turn. Whatever it takes, I want to get that 16 damage.
I think
Nice.
you'll be fine.
He's got this guy all buffed up. I'm gonna silence it. Cold blood. Eviscerate this Northshire cleric. Fuck, we're in business. This is beautiful. Silence.
He has no idea.
And just for fun, I'm gonna pull that Ironbeak Owl back so that I can use it later. Fuck
If there is a later.
your shit. 3 health.
It's a good life lead.
Damn. That was a hell of a turn.
Oh shit, you're right. I could have eviscerated him and killed him. Well, hey,
Eh.
we all make mistakes. And, theoretically that was one of them. Whatever, I think I still got him this turn. He doesn't have anything that can kill him. Yep, he gave up.
Well played.
Derby says you could have won, but this is more impressive. Master Jump says that was satisfying to watch. Yeah, the thing I'm liking about Rogues is when you get those crazy combos, like, it feels fucking good. Boxing Tier says it's good that you're getting into the habit of removal. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. I feel like, hopefully, people who are watching the stream or have been watching this series of videos, hopefully you're seeing a gradual improvement. Hopefully you're not just seeing me stagnate.
Valera versus
Another mage. Shinja the Mage.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
I need everybody to believe in me.
Believe in the heart of Phil.
Heart of the Phil.
Heart of the Phil.
I believe in you, Phil.
Whoa. It's a lot of low level cards.
That's good for now.
Oh yeah,
It's
great
actually
for now.
probably one of the better. Well, besides the betrayal, one of the better opening hands he's had.
He's a good, nice little ramp up.
Yeah.
Phoenixy says, I'm not seeing anything here. I'm just here for the lovely, soothing voices. Hey, whatever brings you, we're happy to have you. Billion Prism says, I never stop believing. Thank you. Pastor Trump says, I don't rage like when I watched Husky or Total Biscuit to see what the game was like, so you can't be doing that bad. I don't know, man. I watched Total Biscuit. I didn't think he was too terrible. I learned a lot from his videos as I was first getting into the game.
Job's done.
Can you choose your opponents ever? Like,
I mean, you
if
can
I
play.
wanted to
You can do
duel
like
you.
games against people on your friends list. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't get like. I don't think you get experience points or any sort of like regular bonuses from that, but.
I would really love if you could do just like casual arena matches with friends. Like arena match tournament kind of a thing. That would be great.
Yeah.
Dirtmoo says, "Did you ever consider silencing the mage?" That's pretty good.
Wait. Can you?
No. That's the joke.
Oh.
Here we go.
Crocbox says, "I think I learned most of what I know about the game from this stream." So I'm like, that's. I'm so sorry, man.
What do you know, Croc?
Not very much. I've got.
I mean, don't sell yourself short. You're doing good here.
Yeah.
This is this is one of the better arena runs that I've had.
Yeah,
this one
this
and
is
the
a good
mage
run.
I'm feeling good
welcome.
about this. You know, honestly, what am I at? 4 wins. 4 wins is better than I normally do, as anyone who's watched this before will attest. Always go left. You just always choose left.
Die, landlubber. Die, landlubber.
Blood and plunder.
X marks the spot. Here we go.
Cool. I feel good about that whole set of actions.
So what other games did you download for?
Let's see. I've
For
got
Goatsy.
the whole list here. I've got Call of War's Gunslinger.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Been meaning
good.
to check out.
Yeah, I've heard that's great.
Anti-Chamber, which I never got around to
Yeah.
playing from early in the year. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon I mentioned. Gunpoint, I've heard really good things about.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Kentucky Route Zero, I actually never got around to.
Oh man,
Remember
I will
Me,
be interested to see what you think about that one.
I want to check out Remember Me. I know some people didn't like it. I know Arthur liked it quite a bit, though, so I want to check that out.
Didn't Janine really like it too?
I think so. I think
She
she
into
did.
it?
And then we've got The Swapper, which I'm
Yep.
pretty into.
Oh yeah, I haven't finished that one either.
And the new Splinter Cell. Oh yeah, and XCOM with the XCOM with the expansion.
Oh yeah, Enemy Within.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much I haven't played this year. Like, I can't even form a list of Game of the Year because I played like 6 games. And most of them were on, like, Nintendo things. Which, not a bad thing, but didn't really get a wide...
Why do you hate Nintendo?
Die, landlubber.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Because they gave me really great games all year.
Billy asked if I played Shadowrun's Returns. I didn't. I'm definitely curious about that one as well. I was actually kind of waiting because I knew that they were going to be adding some stuff, so I was kind of holding.
Yeah, they
off
have an
to see what
expansion coming out like next year.
Yeah, I was
Early
kind of
next
holding
year.
off to see what they add, and because the thing I heard about it was that it was good, but like a lot of what was good about it was more like the promise of what could come, rather than what's in there currently.
I mean, there's some pretty great writing in that game. And just, the overall world building is pretty fantastic.
It's super short for an RPG, though, right?
I don't know. I never actually finished it.
Okay.
Here we go.
I've been trying to go back to play Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah.
That was
That's
really
good.
good too.
Right now, so what is your guys' list looking like at the moment? If you don't
Oh.
mind my asking, or what's your picks?
I mean, Zelda's there. GTA's there.
Sure.
Man,
You liked
what else?
GTA quite a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I didn't beat it yet, but
It was pretty fun. Didn't beat it. Game of the year.
Game of the Year.
That's what you're saying.
seeing
You're like
seeing
a
all
you're like
of
a
that
real
game.
games journalist right now. That's
Pokemon. Crocbox says Pokemon. Definitely.
oh man, Pokemon was really good, and the thing about it was like the thing I respect about Pokemon is it. Oh wow, that worked. That gave. Oh no, it didn't. It killed him. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Pokemon pulled me back in, and I didn't expect that to happen. Like I haven't been into a Pokemon game in forever.
Well, like
Oh,
the way
man.
I see that game is like every other Pokemon game really limits you to what you can catch, and this one's like, hey, we're gonna give you everything. Like
Yeah.
here's 450 Pokemon. Like build your own team. Like don't worry about having to like beat the Elite Four before like seeing 95% of them. It's a cool little like Pokemon All Stars sort of thing.
Blood and plunder.
The only thing that really bugged me was 3D was really shitty in it.
Yeah.
We go.
Although I use that so rarely in 3DS games that I hardly even notice at this point.
Oh, I use it constantly.
See, I don't like the 3D that much because I guess my big thing is just it drains the battery so much faster, and I don't feel like I'm getting, unless I'm sitting at the perfect angle, I don't feel like I'm getting that much out of it.
Zelda, you're probably going to use it quite a bit.
Really
Yeah, it's quite good in Zelda.
Yep.
interesting.
Like, there's some games that are built for it, like Mario 3D Land
3D. Yeah, I was just gonna say that
was
too.
great. Zelda, Paper Mario, I guess, would be one.
Yeah, I did use it a little bit in Paper
Oh.
Mario.
That was this year, too. Holy crap.
Paper Mario wasn't, but Mario and Luigi was.
You sure Paper Mario was in
Yes.
January?
It was November last year.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost 100% sure because I reviewed it. Phoenix, he says, great game, alright score. I guess it has a story. Played 30 minutes of it. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. IGN. That all sounds accurate to me.
Yeah, that was
There's
last year.
that sprint. There's what I was looking for. Give me that. Give me some of that sweet sprint.
Oh, Fire Emblem? That's up there for me.
So I have Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I tried to get into it a couple times. I'm really bad at strategy games, at least like of that particular kind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
I respect what Fire Emblem is a lot. It's not my type of game necessarily, but I really respect what it is.
It
I guess-
usually isn't for me, which I was really surprised I got so into it.
Did you play it on the? Okay, here's my question:
Yeah.
Is it worth it to play it and just put it on the casual, no permadeath mode? Just
know
to
what?
keep playing
Like-
it, or
I was doing the permadeath mode, and like so many people would restart, but I just rolled with it. Most of my characters were dying throughout it, so the characters that survived got the experience and they were built up really well. So when I got about halfway through the game, I had a really good force of guys, and then when I got more characters, I would pair them up with the lower level dudes,
Duder McBrien says, normal casual is hella easy, which is the right way to play Awakening.
Yeah. See, I mean, I think you underestimate how bad I really am.
No, I mean,
I was
Char-
playing it not on casual because everyone was like, "Oh, don't play the casual mode. It's not Fire Emblem." Which
That's
totally.
that's a good impression of everyone.
Here we go.
Yep. It's everybody
Those-
sounds like that.
Those fucking idiots.
like I don't blame people for not playing on normal. I mean, if you want to play on casual, if you don't want to lose characters, that's cool.
I don't mind losing characters like for the story elements. I think that's great and interesting, but I was straight up losing battles because I did not have enough characters to feel.
Gotcha. Yep. And I got pretty close to that a lot of times. But they keep on just like supplementing dudes that you lost with new characters pretty quickly.
Okay. I'll have to get another shot, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to restart it like for the third time.
Here we go.
I think Monster Hunter would be on my list as well. But like I said, I didn't play much this year.
Monster Hunter is a really good one. I mean, it's not on my list, but it is a game that I'm glad that I finally discovered it and really understood it.
Same here.
5 wins, 5-2.
All right.
You know what? This is a really good arena run for me. This is way better than I normally do. I'm happy with this.
This is good for anybody. More wins and losses. That's good stuff, Phil.
Dirtmoose says the sound when you hit them for high damage is so nice. Yeah, it's super satisfying. it's one of those like little like, oh yeah, Blizzard knows how to like do a feedback loop that feels really good. All right, now we're up against another priest with some crazy Swedish name that I cannot pronounce.
You're back.
Not necessarily Swedish, I guess, but you guys know what I mean. European.
The Yarvasone.
Yalarvis 1, maybe? I
Yeah.
don't know.
The pleasure is mine.
Billy Shipley says 100% Swedish.
Or an American dude that's just real into metal.
Alright. Guess let's get this knife juggler out and hope that something can happen with it. My Skooks agrees, Swedish, totally Swedish. Crockbox says 60% Swedish, so. Shadow Word Pain on the knife juggler, alright. Get rid of those Shadow Word Pains early, I guess. Not gonna complain about that.
Here we go.
Oh, Guacamole is probably on my list also.
Oh yeah, Guacamelee is one that I feel like a lot of people are gonna forget and overlook.
That's-
but
that was,
Guacamelee
like-
is so good.
That was like 2 years ago, guys.
Nope,
What?
it really wasn't.
Huh? You sure? What? Like it came out on PSN like last fall.
It
No, it
really
came out
didn't. It came out this
April
spring.
9th,
You're the worst
What?
with remembering
What?
dates.
No, seriously, this year's been really weird for me.
The other one that I think a lot of people are gonna forget that's definitely on my list is Tomb Raider. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Guacamelee was in April. What's wrong with me, guys?
Here we
What'd I tell you, man? Billy Shipley says Guacamelee came out in 1973. I'm pretty sure. It is very late where you are, so you
Sounds
have
right.
that as an excuse as well. Could
Oh
potentially
shit,
just-
it is.
Yeah, that's not my problem.
Oh Jesus Christ! He just used the coin there in order to trigger the Pyromancer. Pretty brilliant.
Thank you.
Here we go.
You know, I think Gunslinger's is on my list.
Call of Juarez.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of people really like that game.
it's good. I think you might be surprised.
Draftkicker says, I love these Hearthstone streams, even though I don't know shit about it. These streams are just so laid back. Glad you're liking it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people take Hearthstone and other competitive games very seriously. I've never been big into competitive games, and part of the reason that I'm enjoying this one is I feel like I can just kind of chill out and have fun with it, not feel like I'm super overwhelmed or anything.
I think what's nice about it is that, like, all the matches are super quick
Yeah, absolutely.
for the most part. And you lose one, so what? You go and play another one. Hopefully you
Just
win.
like Dota, right? Super
Just
laid back, quick
Don't worry
matches.
Dope.
So what's a Dota?
Here we go.
It's,
No, I mean, I
it's
said this during the Dota stream. It's like, that's the thing about Dota, that one of the things I find really disheartening about it, or difficult to get past, is, you lose a match and it's like a fucking hour of your life gone. It's not, whereas this, it's like you lose a match and it's 15 or 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Mog Knight says Star Trek Goody.
Billy Shipper says, I'm not sure I'd include the first episode of a season, but if I did, Wolf Among Us would be on my list. Yeah, Wolf Among Us is really good. I mean, I definitely feel like, we gotta wait and see where that goes, but
Yeah.
it was good. It was good stuff.
Man. Oh, go ahead, John. Sorry.
I was gonna say, where's Gone Home in your?
Gone Home's definitely
Spectrum.
high up on
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
It's not my personal game of the year, but it's the game that I feel like is potentially like the most important of the year, even though it's
Okay.
not my personal game of the year.
Surgeon Simulator.
Must consider.
Gone Home might be my personal game of the year, actually.
Okay.
Crocbox says I haven't played Gone Home. That's okay, man.
You should.
No spoilers here. We won't mention
I really
anything.
wouldn't have been able to play
We
Gone
won't tell
Home
you about
unless
how it turns out they're all ghosts.
there's somebody goes. There's a house that you should know.
Can't believe they were all ghosts. That shit's crazy. Defender of Argus, you son of a bitch. Every time.
That is a dick card.
I think this priest might destroy me here. Yeah, no, Defender of Argus is like, it's like a must-have for pretty much every deck. I'm not getting the best card draws in this, so I think I might lose this one, but we'll keep going. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Oh, a lot of people didn't like it as much as the first one, but Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs is totally on my
I liked it.
game of the year list.
I don't know if I would say as much as the first one, but I liked it a lot. I liked it more than a lot of people seem to. Vogon says Gone Home, more like Ghost House 2013.
Ghost House Simulator.
Ghost House Simulator 2013. I love the idea that there would be one every year. I want to exist in that game industry.
I love ghosts, so I would.
Dirt
would
Moose says, I
probably buy
personally
that.
didn't like Gone Home as much as everyone seems to, but I love the discussion it's provoked. Yeah, I agree with that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I think that's totally legit.
I really didn't think I was gonna like it at all. I was really dismissive of it. And then Phil, you bought it for me, which is super nice.
Oh, yeah. I didn't remember that, but yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm glad you played it.
Yeah, me too. And then so I just played through it all that day, and then I went out with some of the GI dudes, and like Tim had just played it. I think Ben Hansen was playing through it, and I got to have like a really good discussion with those guys about it that I really didn't think I was gonna have.
Oh, man, that's cool.
So, yeah, it was. It's a really cool, eye-opening game. So,
How did those dudes like it?
they really liked it a lot. I think Tim and I had probably at the most discussion about it. Actually, Jason too.
Sure.
Yeah, but we were getting drunk and hanging out at his place, so that just kind of
Stanley Parable. God damn, so many
haven't
good
played that
games this
yet.
year.
All right, well, that's it.
Oh.
That's an arena run. Let's see what
Oh.
our rewards are. No, that one was just my card draw wasn't there. And it's okay. Five wins. I'm super happy with. This is a really
Pretty good.
fun deck. I had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah,
Only
that was
3 boxes now. That's a patch thing. You used to get 5. But I guess they just
Oh.
put all the gold in. Oh wow, 120 gold. That's real good.
Holy crap!
Whoa, nice.
Feel free to try another run.
That's another run and a
Yeah.
half.
Absolutely.
Wait,
that
not a half, but I can math.
Got Betrayal card. That's nice. Nice card to get.
Angry Chicken.
Angry Chicken's not nice. I think these other ones I maybe already have a bunch of those, but we'll see in a second, I guess. I don't think I had any Betrayals, so... Oh, I only had extra of one of those, but that's okay. Cool. That was a fun run, and now I have enough coins that I can do another arena run soon, maybe in a day or two. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think I'm going to go play Antichamber. I think now's the right time, right? Like midnight?
Yeah.
12:20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe Call of Juarez is a good right now game. Anyways, I'm going to do that. We'll have more Game of the Year discussions because it's fun. I just like talking about 2013 was a fucking good year for games.
It was a cool year.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that we do at Polygon to help prepare for it is I just put together a big list of like every game that we rated 8 or higher, just to send to the staff and be like, hey, check out some of these. If there's some of these you haven't played, we should consider playing them. And man, like putting that list together was just a reminder of like so many good games came out in 2013. Anyways.
It seemed like a low-key year, so it's nice that there were things that weren't big-budget games
Yeah, for
that,
sure.
that really stood out at the time.
Pastor Jump says, blow their minds, pick Last of Us. Last of Us is really good. Sorry, guys.
Didn't make it, simply.
Shocking. It might be on the Polygon list because a lot of Polygon people liked it, so I wouldn't be shocked to see it on the Polygon list, but not my personal choice. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with more Hearthstone at some point. My name's Phil Kohler, twitter.com/pkohler. If you want to check out archived versions of the streams, check youtube.com/Kefkatarian. If you're watching this on YouTube and you'd like to watch the streams live, twitch.tv/Kefkatarian is where you can subscribe. What about you guys? Where can we find you on the internet, John?
At John_Carson on Twitter. Might be doing some more things on XVLA fans. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Cool.
But otherwise, if my stream key for your stream doesn't start working soon, you can find me at twitch.tv/clumsyagent.
Yeah, let's mess around with that. We'll figure that out soon.
Okay.
It might have just been Twitch was acting up the other night, so it could have just been that too.
Yeah, I was saying that you were still logged in or something. I don't know.
There's some weird shit. How about you, Nick?
You can find me at Dr. Dr. Evil Bones, Drevel Bonus.
Yep.
Pretty much everywhere. Twitch, YouTube,
And seriously,
Twitter.
Check out youtube.com/Dr. Evilbones. Nick does some really great videos there. I'm a fan.
Oh,
and
thanks.
I've never been wrong before. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
See ya.
Night, night.